Hello, welcome to Stay Awake with Russell Brand. This week, I did a guided meditation with Rick Rubin. And if you don't know who Rick Rubin is, firstly, get a hold of yourself. He's the legendary record producer behind artists like Jay-Z, Johnny Cash, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Adele, Run DMC. He joined me for a conversation about his new book, The Creative Act, A Way of Being, and we did a beautiful breathing meditation together. Rick, should we, do you think we can do a meditation together and that maybe you'll guide the meditation for us?
Sure. Should we do it with, how about we do a breathing meditation? We'll do, let's do 5 slow, deep breaths with our eyes closed. They don't have to be in unison. And then when we finish our slow, deep breaths, we'll check in with each other again, okay? Beautiful. Next time we do this, let's start that way.
When we stopped, or at least altered the manner of our communication, I became aware that it is raining here, and I could hear the rain on the window. That was the first sensory experience, the rain. And of course, with the example you gave, you talked about the rain as being the methods that you have iterated in your book. After the rain, then my thoughts come, and the feeling of sadness, the feeling of sadness that I have been carrying lately. And then feelings about the body, and what I notice is lately someone who helps me, most of my, as we've discussed before, my personal spirituality is formatted through the folk technology of the 12 steps, which I believe to be sort of an American religion, really, of personal awakening. And someone told me to observe for a day, like any time you're in a situation and you start to think about doing something else, like you want to change reality, just observe it. And like that day I happened to have been at eating with some people, and I was just happily eating with the people, and then I noticed that I was eating with the people, and I thought, yeah, I'd like to leave now, right? And when I observed all of the thoughts, the thing I went back to him and said is, every time I think, it's sort of, I'm not good. It's not good. I usually think about sort of some kind of control or assertion, and with the rain and with the 5 breaths we just took, and with my meditative practice generally, Bob Roth, who taught me TM for the David Lynch Foundation, Bob Roth always says, notice how easily the thoughts come, that you don't have to ask the thoughts to come, in the same way like the rain. And Bob Roth always says, in this way we think the mantra, in this way we think the mantra, or observe the breath if it was Vipassana. And yeah, it's nice to experience that while I may experience sadness, I am not that sadness. While I may experience my thoughts, I am not those thoughts, so I don't need to be governed by them,